So those of you that are in our group Deconstructed Art Journals had been asking for me to do a short video on those pillows that I posted. So that's what I'm going to do. They're very, very simple, and here are some of the others that I did. One I already have placed on a pillow, and I'll insert that picture in here. So these are the ones that I still am going to be working with, and all they are, they're very, very simple. They're just circles, and I make each circle progressively about 1 inch to 1.5 inches wider. So here are several pieces. You have this one here. Then I have a green one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 here. Now on some of these I put some trim, some of them I didn't. It just, there's no rhyme or reason. I didn't match colors. I didn't do anything. I just threw things together. Now what I've used to put around these is literally scraps, because I will go and look for, I like things that are bright, I like things that are shiny. So I'll go to secondhand places or garage sales. I don't care what condition, you know, the clothing is, because I'm not going for its condition. I go for its color. And then I literally will strip it down into strips about maybe 1.5 inches, and then use them in my various things that I do with my sewing and the new textile things that I'm starting to get into. And I have a box here to show you exactly that I do just tear all this stuff up and I rip it. All I do is I rip it, and then I just kind of put similar colors together, and I have this box that I use. And I use several of these colors in these circles that I'm making for the pillow. And then I also have these. And again, these are just things. I know like on Etsy, different places, and the individuals that are really into their junk journals, they buy these strips of sari silk, and I just tear up my own stuff. I like it. And you know, I get, you know, most of these I've stripped down, and I still have oodles of the fabric left because it goes a long way. So it's very economical to do it this way. Alrighty. So the next one that I'm making, it's going to be a larger pillow. So I'm going to make these bigger. I'm just going to add to it. And just to show you how simple that is, I got some of that trim I just showed you, sewed it around this. Then the next color, I sewed another piece of that stripped down fabric. Here I did the same thing, sewed that on there. And this one went a little different. I put the little pom-poms. How cute is that? And then I'll figure out which one of these is going to be the center part. I'm not sure. I kind of like that one. Now see, because there is no rhyme or reason, anything will actually go, because it's not supposed to be coordinated. So I'm not sure which one I'll do, but and then all I will do is then I'll go around and sew these down with each other. You know, it won't be at any specific place or won't be a certain amount. I'll just sew wherever I feel like sewing it. And then I'll have this whole piece. Then whatever pillow I decide to make, I don't know if this is going to be a round one, a square one, rectangle, but I'll have a back piece, a square, and then I will sew this down to that square and then make the, the pillowcase for the stuffing to go into. And it's just that simple. And I know all of you have a bunch of scraps of something, and if you don't, you can go out and get, pieces of clothing for $1. Make sure it's, for me anyway, I like the shiny stuff. There are a few pieces of cotton I have in here, but I will trim it with the shiny stuff. And that's it. And then you just stuff it, sew it up. And the one that I did, I put, it's not really good because that's the first time I tried it, but you sewers will know what it is. It's called, I believe, a blanket stitch. I'm not sure. But like I said, it was my first time doing it, and I did it with some embroidery floss and then stitched it around all the 4 edges with the contrasting colors so that, again, there'd be some more pop, like it needed more pop. But that's how I finished it off. So, like I said, it's very simple. Anybody can do it. Even if you don't have a sewing machine, you can, I would think, you could go ahead and cut these strips down and sew this on by hand. That would even look pretty neat with different contrasting threads, and use the thick stuff like the embroidery floss because there are a lot of pretty colors and you'll be able to see it, and you really wouldn't have to sew anything with a machine if you don't have one, and do it all by hand, and it would look really, really pretty. Anyway, I hope this answers your questions, and any of you in the group that decide to make some, I hope you post them so that we can see what kind of fabrics you find and what you end up doing with it. Okay, thanks. Hope you liked it. Bye.